Welcome back to the ASUS ROG Dream League, live here from the DreamHack Monster Energy Studios. We just witnessed the first game of Finem versus Vega Squadron, and Vega Squadron very dominant, as our two resident experts already were expecting. Vega just crushed him in the lane, crushed him continuously after that, and just took a long time to close the game out. Mostly, I guess, Timbersaw and Keeper of the Light are just tricky to deal with in that regard. But
yeah,
gentlemen, I want to hear your thoughts on that game.
Well, I think God's put it pretty much into perspective. The supports from Finem tried to make the nice rotations for Skylark after they killed the Clockwork Bottom.
Yeah.
Lanes were pretty much all three lost for Finem.
Yeah.
In just the CS wise, it was just pretty much heavy dominant for Vega. They moved the three heroes top. They take the tier 1 at least, but then what could they really do after that? Vega's heroes just overall better at catching, better at most of the things that they were doing, and Finem looked like they were kind of just a little lackadaisical, not really wanting to make plays and stuff. And when they did want to make the plays, Vega was ready for them. So
yes,
it was just unfortunate for them. And I think that the draft said a lot. Like we kind of mentioned, it was very hard for Finem to really get pickoffs, team fight, anything versus what Vega had. So.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
No, well, Mac and Iceberg also played phenomenally, I think.
Yeah.
We sort of discussed this backstage briefly before we went live earlier, how Iceberg seems to play these, very standardized heroes, with OD being one of them. But he plays it very, very well,
yeah.
As displayed in this game. And then, of course, Mac on the Clockwork, which was the only really off-meta pick of sorts.
Yeah.
But it worked really well for them.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of saying what the point that Gods was making was you give Iceberg one of his best heroes, you need a plan for it. You're just gonna give it to him and let him do his thing. He won what?
Yeah.
I don't know how many kills did he have at the end there. 15, something like that. He was beyond godlike, so he was just going crazy. Hex, he had everything, all the tools you needed. So.
No, but the lineup really didn't have a game plan.
Yeah, their lineup just kind of got Finem's lineup just was kind of stuck in a way. They've even picked the Weaver into OD, which is not really that great throughout all the stages. It just was, I would say, pretty heavy outdraft.
There was one fight, because it was mostly pickoffs throughout the entire game, so very little actual team fights. There was one fight where Finem actually thought, okay, let's take this one. Let's pause for a second right here. I must say, oh, what is this? What?
You got the slack circles.
Yeah, Madara, I mean, he gets a nice jump on it. He kills off the Oracle, which I think it was the right play. It just... let's play it anyway. We're gonna see Finem being a little bit sad, and perhaps they should have backed off the moment that they kill the Oracle straight up, because already FNG now has a boat going on.
He also already got the Fate's Edict on the OD, so he absorbed the whole Coddle Blast, the double Mirana nuke, the Rubik nuke. Everything was basically absorbed by the OD. Sure, they got the Oracle, which is more than ideal, but Weaver's not even in this fight right now.
And I thought they're gonna get a nice chance to get out, but instead of getting out, they're continuing to fight. And we have Clockwork coming in, and he has a hook shot ready as well. To go on right on Madara there, who is basically the only one that is really able to put out some damage here. In the meantime, Vega is just, they're just, well, can I say that? They're just trashing at Finem in this fight.
They're so much stronger. You have a 20,000 net worth OD with Blink, Hurricane Pike, Hex, Skylark. No, look, Skylark's in the fight, guys. And what's gonna happen?
Ooh.
He actually did 0 damage, gets hit once for half his health, twice, and he's dead.
Yep.
So that was his pretty much commitment, what he did inside of this fight. While the rest of the Finem's heroes, Madara's the only one who really got any auto attacks off of them.
I'm not sure why Thug
damage.
also goes back in, but, tries
That's
to have fun. Yeah.
But how do you even fight an OD like that? At that point in time, there's just no fighting an OD. When he has Shivas, Scythe of Vice,
They get the Fate's Edict on him too, so most of their damage was magical on the side of Finem there. Everything just gets absorbed, and then, the boat comes off, so they're like, we can't fight into Rum. Everybody's like, get the hell out, and then Skylark's like, hey guys, wait for me.
I think Rum is the most broken spell in Dota.
I think it's really powerful. I mean, it's 10 seconds of, what, 45, 50% damage reduction. It's
the best spots are when your team picks Kunkka and Axe on Centaur, and you just never die.
Yeah, you take no damage. It just makes the fights a lot. It makes it much easier. It's just guys, I threw boat, fight for 10 seconds. Okay, boat's running out, get the hell out, or we already won the fight. Or you're already so strong and overfarmed, in Vega's case, where it didn't make too much of a difference, but it was a deterrent in either way.
So during the game, you guys have been able to vote for the MVP, and they're still running, and it will still continue running until the end of the series. And Mag, very far ahead with a solid 50% there, and well deserved.
I think that was pretty appropriate. Him and Iceberg went pretty off, like Jacob was mentioning.
So far, I think this reflects pretty well on the game with the choices that people have been given. Obviously, maybe you could make a case for Iceberg having to be there, but
Yeah, for sure, but he wasn't up there beforehand, so. But you could even see the distribution on the two at Finem members was kind of proper too. Like they both got kind of owned, and Skylark got very owned because he was playing a Weaver into that lineup is just impossibly difficult.
But was it lineup or was it the way they played their draft?
I think it was draft, but I think it was also.
I mean, I
just
think Vega
hard.
just played better, but definitely lineup based.
Yeah, because we already said that it wasn't really something that at Finem normally runs. We have seen the lineups like it before, but at Finem normally runs different types of lineups, more team fight oriented, and perhaps they were just not